The Leathernecks have arrived at Chapel Hill as it's Western Illinois and the University of North Carolina in the first round of March Madness. Heading into as big of a matchup as this is, head coach J.D. Gravino likes the idea of keeping it loose.
We've been a team all year that's really enjoyed each other. We're a fairly laid-back team. If you see that at our shoot-around, our open practice, it just seems like a bunch of really good friends hanging out. The players like to tease me a lot, and so trying to still keep things kind of loose, I think, is important when you're playing on such a big stage.
In this game, defense is going to matter. Just ask the OVC Co-Defensive Player of the Year, Addie Brownfield.
Yeah, JD always tells us defense travels, and I think that's something we've completely changed from last year is our defensive effort as a whole team. And I think that's something that we're going to bring. We're going to bring the energy. Like Mia said, we're going to be scrappy, and that's always something that we can carry with us home or away. So defense for sure.
OVC Player of the Year, Mia Nicastro, knows that the team is playing with a chip on their shoulder.
We play, we play really fast. We're a really fast-paced team. We get up and down. And that rattles teams, no matter if it's, low major, high major, whatever. At the end of the day, you've all trained the same way for this moment. You've all prepared the same way for this moment. So I think it's just a matter of not letting the moment get too big and playing our game and believing in ourselves and just playing Leatherneck basketball.
The Leathernecks will take on the Tar Heels today at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Central. Coverage of the game can be found on ESPN News. In Chapel Hill, Caden Strenz, Leatherneck Insider. Western Illinois head coach Elisa Goller spends a lot of her time right here in this third base box coaching the Leatherneck softball team. But this summer, Elisa Goller had an opportunity to represent more than Leatherneck softball. Elisa Goller got to spend her summer representing Team USA as an assistant coach for the U15 national team, all the way out in Italy.
I had never been to Europe, so that was in itself cool. But I think anytime that you get to go and represent your country in some capacity at international games, it's just, you can't replicate the feeling. Like, I had a lot of cool experiences myself during my career, but being a part of a staff where you've got, USA across your chest and you're around all these other countries and different cultures, it's just, I think if I could have every person go experience it in some capacity, even as a fan, I would say go do it because it's just really, really special.
This isn't Goller's first time representing Team USA. Last summer, Goller took a trip across the Pacific to Japan.
Yeah, when I was at Japan, it was with the actual older national team and a kind of a mix of some of them with the alternates for what they may build towards in 28. So that was just unique in that you're looking at the building blocks of what the 2028 team that represents the U.S. will be. I think they're just trying to get a feel for who's going to fit where, who does what well, and just being a tiny part of that and being able to kind of just honestly help and just have conversation with those athletes was cool. When I was in Italy with the 15s, completely different. They haven't even gone through their recruiting process yet. They're so young. They're so easily molded with, they need information, they need true coaching. You're not doing tweaks, you're still teaching. So I think both of them was great as far as pushing me out of a comfort zone to have to do some stuff, which is why when I do say yes to that, it's because I want to be a better coach here.
Goller will look to transition her experiences with Team USA to Western Illinois.
What I was wanting is, to make sure that I'm not missing the boat on things that we cover at practice, conversations we have, how we prep for opponents, all of that. And then, if I'm not off base, making sure that if there are better ways or more efficient ways or even just different styles of communication that I'm I like that. I think that might resonate more. That's what that's the kind of takeaways I'm trying to do. The physical stuff is not so much it. Those are high caliber athletes. A lot of them in their sleep can hit a home run. But I think it's the how you are translating the tiny details that can help me be a better coach for our program here.
Goller will have her first opportunity to show those transitions as the Leathernecks play host to Rock Valley College on September 12th. Reporting from Mary Ellen McKee Stadium, Caden Strenz, Leatherneck Insider. Noor Giblewi was one of 4 athletes across the NCAA selected as an Accelerated Academic Success Program honoree.
Yeah, I was really excited when I first knew about the award. First, very excited to be able to attend 2 NCAA events, the Sport Career Forum and then the Summit. but also I was really excited to know that I won it, and I was really looking forward to what's coming next, and just really proud and grateful for the opportunity I had.
Head coach Luke Ogren with some high praise for the recent honoree.
Yeah, it's really cool. Definitely an awesome opportunity for her. I mean, to get to speak at one of those conventions is obviously a very big deal. And to be able to not only represent our team, which she does every day, but be able to represent the entire athletic department, the entire school, that's a huge opportunity for her. You know, I think all of us, myself and the entire team, are very proud of her for kind of everything she's done on and off the court. So being able to kind of take that next step and have it be seen by the NCAA is a huge thing for us.
Ghibli dedicates this honor to her teammates and her family.
I want to dedicate everything, of course, to my school, my team, my coaches, everyone who believed in me, but also especially to my family back home for their support, for letting me go this far again, you know, and believe in me that I can do it in a country that no one knows anything about. So this is also dedicated for them, the award, everything, the degree that I'll get here, all the tennis matches that I won, everything will be dedicated to my family back home.
Caden Strenz, Leatherneck Insider. This summer, WIU softball coach Elisa Goller took on a new challenge, being an assistant coach for the U18 women's national team. Goller said that she learned a lot with this experience.
It was a lot of learning, which I hoped it would be. I had the opportunity to work at like a camp that had 3 different staffs. It had the national team staff, it had the Japan team that I went with, and then it had the 18 team that I was also on. And those are a lot of really well-established coaches. They've had a ton of success. Being able to just be around that and pick their brain, compare what we teach here versus there, it was just, I left feeling both kind of validated, but also that I had new things that I was learning.
It wasn't all just about the experience, though. Goller's team was in a spot to punch their ticket to the 2025 finals.
The Dallas one was a qualifier, so you were playing for not just bragging rights, like you were actually playing to qualify for Worlds, and we did, so Worlds will be in a year back in Dallas.
Reporting for Leatherneck Insider, I'm Caden Strenz. Brock Loomis spent the last 2 seasons with the Leathernecks, tallying 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Loomis knew that once his playing days were over, he wanted to stay involved with the sport that he loved.
I had the idea. It was in the back of my head kind of in the fall because I didn't know what I was going to do. And then kind of towards the middle of the spring, I realized I was done playing, and I really wanted to stay in the game of baseball and wanted to coach. And I thought the best opportunity just to come back to where I started playing here and continue with that.
Head coach Terry Davis and pitching coach Josh Marigon have helped out Loomis in this new role.
He's helped me a ton. Him and Josh Marigon, a new pitching coach. Every time I have a question, they're there to explain it. And even if I don't ask a question, they're here, they're explaining stuff with recruiting, compliance, stuff I maybe didn't know.
While Loomis does miss his playing days, he still gets to be around Alfred D. Boyer Stadium every day.
I get to come at the field every day. I mean, that's awesome. I get to do my own thing. Some days, yeah, it's hit me like, dang, I can't really play anymore. But on the other hand, I'm okay with that. I've kind of come to peace with not playing, and I'm totally okay. And my body doesn't hurt anymore, I'll tell you that.
And after grad school for Loomis, he looks to use his experiences here and elevate his coaching career. At Alfred D. Boyer Stadium, Caden Strenz, Leatherneck Insider. Freshman Richard Lynn Francois is bringing home some impressive honors, winning Freshman of the Year in the Ohio Valley Conference. Francois shares what it's like to receive this honor.
I mean, I am really proud and just like very grateful for everyone supporting me, my teammates, my coach, my friends outside, and just like I thank God for everything He has done for me because without Him, I don't think this would have been possible, and the fact that I trusted Him helped me a lot and just like give me a good plan, and I'm really thankful for that. And it just gives me a bit of more confidence and just like motivate me for the future, and just hoping that more can come, and just like my teammates and everyone.
Francois looks at her strengths, including a 15-3 singles record, and also where she can improve for next season.
I feel like this was a really good season. We all worked really hard. I worked really hard on and off the court, and I believe I did everything that I could this year, and I just learned a lot of stuff that I could possibly work on this summer, and just like making sure that next year I get better at certain things and just hoping for the best.
Reporting for Leatherneck Insider, I'm Caden Strenz. The WIU tennis team is off to a 3-4 start this spring season. Head coach Luke Ogren acknowledges that while team success is not where they want to be, there's still a lot of upside.
Yeah, we look very promising so far. A lot of talent, a lot of big wins already. Obviously, team success not quite where we want it to be with a couple 4-3 losses in a row, but you can see that we have a lot of players doing a lot of good things. I mean, we don't have anyone that started in our singles lineup that doesn't have wins. We're looking really good right now, despite not our best performance in week 2. So I think it's definitely a sign of things to come.
Ogren credits the team's success to solid newcomers as well as returners.
Yeah, we have a lot of new talent that's here, and the returners are playing well too. So definitely in a better spot. The new ones coming in really help to just build the confidence of the others and help us to kind of grow as a unit. Having huge wins at number 1 already makes a big difference for the confidence of the rest, and being able to come through in a lot of the tight 3-set matches makes a big difference for us.
Reporting for Leatherneck Insider, I'm Caden Strenz.